Hey guys, today we have a brand new Minimates review. Today we have the Marvel Minimates Wave 72, Wolverine, Weapon X Wolverine, and Lady Deathstrike. So here we go, we're getting it started. Wave 72, all Wolverine, all awesome. So this whole wave is all about the X-Men, meaning DST is finally bringing back some cool stuff. So this is an all Wolverine wave. There's two versions of Wolverine and a version of Wolverine at Toys R Us, which I've already talked about. So, awesome. This features Weapon X Wolverine from when Wolverine first actually got his adamantium skeleton. So he's in this sick VR suit. And Lady Deathstrike is an update. I think she came out back in Wave 9 with a version of Wolverine. There was a version of the Weapon X Wolverine in the Wolverine Through the Ages box set, but that was just like a naked Wolverine in a loincloth. So I picked this up from Luke's Toy Store, about $7.99 I want to say. I got the whole wave. And packaging-wise, it's bright red. We've got Wolverine on the top, both figure portraits. I do like the clash of yellow and red. I think it looks nice. Got another portrait of Wolverine, the exact same. Lady Deathstrike, the exact same. And on the back we do have the roster, being Spiral, that's a new character. Mojo, a new character. Look at this thing. Silver Samurai, another new character. 3 new characters in one wave. The Hand Ninja, awesome. Ninja Attack Wolverine, Lady Deathstrike, and Weapon X Wolverine. This wave has all the good figures. Wolverine, ninjas! I love army building ninjas. Let's begin. Weapon X Wolverine. After having his bones laced with adamantium in the Weapon X program, the mutant Logan underwent a series of training sessions using virtual reality technology. Lady Deathstrike. Yuriko Oyama's father, Kinji, created the adamantium bonding process, and she later acquired adamantium claws to seek revenge on those who stole her father's work. First up we have Weapon X Wolverine. Alright, it's another version of Wolverine, but he looks different. They first came out a while back, I think it was 2011, with a Weapon X version of Wolverine, but he was just in a loincloth. Exciting. But this time around, in 2017, we finally have full-on VR gear Wolverine Logan. Detail-wise, he's naked, he's just in, like, underwear, and he's got some straps. So, really hairy, love the detailing on the chest. You can see in Wolverine fashion, also on the arms. Hairy arms, like usual. He's got the regular clawed hands. So, little armbands around his wrists. Some detailing on the back. You can't really see on camera, but his chest is a slightly different shade of the skin tone than his arms. And then his lower legs are a different tone. So the main draw of the figure is the fancy VR equipment. So the first thing you'll notice is he's got these rubber bands sticking out of his equipment, going into both sides of his head. Which, it's neat, but it does get in the way of posing him a lot. So the way he was packaged, it's sort of flattened out. But I bet if you played with it for long enough, it might droop over. The helmet is awesome. Look at this thing. You can see the visor. He's got a grumpy face underneath. I will say this does like to move around a lot. It is a little loose. And hair on the backside. Very nice. So, articulation-wise, Weapon X Wolverine can, well, do everything. His left leg is a little prohibited because of the thing on his belt. And like I said, these rubber bands get in the way. So, accessory-wise, 2 things. Display stand like usual, and an alternate hairpiece. I think it's the Wolverine from that box set because it's actually a different hairpiece than the one that was with the Tactical Wolverine. So that's neat. And yeah, you can see his face now. Only problem is you now have the VR straps just chilling about. So you can remove the belt, but unfortunately you'll have to remove the entire setup. So if you really want an almost naked Wolverine so he can have his hair, I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Overall, Weapon X Wolverine looks awesome. Next up we have Lady Deathstrike. So, Lady Deathstrike, haven't seen her since Wave 9 of the Marvel Minimates, so it's been quite some time. This all-new Lady Deathstrike is decked out in a real nice bronze getup. So, going off first, she's got bright metallic pants. You see some leg printing on the front and the sides, nothing on the back. She's got a sash. I don't think it's a new piece, but it looks nice on her. She's got these giant hands, which actually are new. Technically, they're also shared with Mojo in this wave. So that's nice. Then she's got these giant shoulder pads, which go under her chest thing. They're nice, and they're also new, and her hairpiece is also new. Very cool. You can take off her head for an alternate look to show off her cybernetic implants. Nothing on the back. Very nice. It's pretty plain, but cool. Articulation-wise, Lady Deathstrike can do a lot of stuff. Legs are sort of hindered because of the sash. Head can't do a whole lot. This gets in the way. It really likes to just spin around. Not literally, but it's really loose feeling. I don't think it's actually going to move on its own. And she can sort of look up and down, but that's about it. And accessory-wise, really disappointing. Display stand. Woo! Overall, Lady Deathstrike is simple, but it looks like her, so I can't complain. So, overall, that was the Marvel Minimates Wave 72. Weapon X Wolverine and Lady Deathstrike. Pretty decent 2-pack. I think the gear on Weapon X Wolverine is awesome. But he doesn't really come with anything, so other than the hairpiece, at least they could have given him unclawed hands. Like, none of the recent Wolverines that have been made have unclawed hands. I don't know why. And the hairpiece is nice. It's cool to have a different hairpiece from the one that we just had with the Tactical Wolverine. And I don't really know what they could have given him. Maybe, I don't know, something to train with? Lady Deathstrike, on the other hand, pretty decent. Can't really complain about it. But she has no accessories. On one hand, I don't really know what they could have given her. So I can't really complain that much. But at the same time, it's really disappointing just to have one accessory in the whole pack. And I really feel like this is starting to become the norm with Minimates, which is really discomforting. Like, no accessories except for maybe one or two. Like, accessories are the coolest parts of the Minimates. That's a lie, but they are really cool. So it is disappointing just to see nothing. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Check me out on social media. And did you like the video? Well then rate, comment, subscribe, and like, and I'll see you later.